Hey guys, welcome to Beautiful Croatia. I have a nice 30-minute flow for you, open to anyone who has a regular yoga practice. This flow is designed to combat your morning stiffness, so just go ahead and grab a mat. I'll see you there. We are starting in a nice forward fold. Bring your feet about hip distance apart, slightly bend your knees and release your body down towards the floor. If you want to, you can grab your opposite elbows, close your eyes, and just try to bring your attention towards your body and towards your breath. Try to find a deep, steady breath in your throat, maybe the UJ breath if you're familiar, and start moving your body side to side a little. If you want to, you can shake your head yes and no, just releasing the back of your legs, your spine, your neck, making sure there is no tension there at all. With your next exhale, release your hands down towards the floor, bend your right knee, press your hips more to the left and walk your hands over to the right, trying to feel for your left outer hip. With your next inhale, coming back to the center, and as you exhale, start bending your left knee and press your hips over to the right. Walking your fingers all the way to the left and feeling for your right hip. As you inhale, start walking your hands back to the center, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, folding all the way down over your legs. With your next inhale, lengthen your spine. And then step with your right foot back, left foot back, plank pose. Taking one deep inhale through your nose. And a deep exhale, take it to your first downward facing dog, lifting your hips high towards the sky. You can move around a little if you want, bend your right knee, right knee. You can twist a little, your hips side to side. You can again shake your head yes and no if it feels nice, so really doing whatever is desired at this moment of your practice. And then finding a more stable position in your downward facing dog. Make sure your hands are about shoulder distance apart, index or middle fingers pointing forward, your spine is nice and long, and your hips are reaching up. With your next inhale, come to your tippy toes and roll your shoulders forward to your plank. Exhale, take it back to your down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lifting your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming over to your plank pose. And again, exhale, lifting your hips, coming to your down dog. As you inhale, lift your right leg up. Come to your left tippy toes. Exhale, step with your right foot between your hands and bring your left knee down to the floor. With your inhale, lift your arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Keep pushing your hips forward while lifting your chest up for about 2 more breaths. With your next inhale, coming back, release your hands down to the floor and step back to your plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. With your inhale, roll your shoulders forward to your plank pose. Exhale, bend your knees, chin and chest down to the floor. Inhale, sliding through, come to your cobra. And as you exhale, shift yourself through your child's pose to your downward facing dog. With your next inhale, lifting your left leg up, come to your right tippy toes. Exhale, step with your left foot forward between your hands. Bring your right knee down to the floor. With your next inhale, lift your arms up over your head, again crossing your thumbs. Keep pushing your hips forward. Try not to collapse in your hips, so also squeeze your inner thighs. And gently lean back, opening your chest. Inhale, coming back, hands down. Exhale, step forward, coming to your forward fold. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, chair pose, sit down and reach up. And then as you exhale, stand up and bring your hands towards your heart. With your next inhale, reach up, cross your thumbs. Exhale, leaning back, opening your chest. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, taking your forward fold, interlace your fingers behind your back. With your next inhale, release your hands down to the floor. As you exhale, step with your right foot back, right knee down to the floor. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands down and step back to your plank pose. Chaturanga, bending your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. With your next inhale, shift your shoulders over your hands, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chin and chest down to the floor. Cobra as you inhale, sliding through, chest up. Exhale through your child's pose, coming to your downward facing dog. As you inhale, step with your right foot forward, bring your left knee down to the floor, arms up over your head, low lunge. Exhale, bring your hands down and step with your left foot forward, coming to your forward fold. As you inhale, bend your knees, cross your thumbs. Exhale, leaning back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, taking a forward fold, interlace your fingers behind your back. With your next inhale, coming back, look forward. Exhale, step with your left foot back, left knee down to the floor. Arms over your head as you inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands down. Stepping back to your plank pose, bending your elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. With your next inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chin and chest to the floor. Inhale, cobra, sliding through. Exhale through your child's pose, come to your downward facing dog. With your inhale, lifting your left leg up. Exhale, step with your left foot forward between your hands and bring your right knee down to the floor. Inhale, arms up over your head, low lunge, reaching up. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot forward, coming to your forward fold. As you inhale, rising up again, cross your thumbs, and with your exhale, leaning back, lifting your chest up. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Utkatasana. With your inhale, chair pose, sit down and reach up. Try to lengthen your lower back and reach your chest up. Exhale, hands to the center of your heart. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, twist over to the right. Make sure your knees are together, your feet are together, your knees are in one line, and your right shoulder is reaching up. With your inhale, coming to the center, sit down, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, twisting over to the left. Again, making sure your knees are together. Your left shoulder is reaching up. You can look forward or up towards the sky. With your inhale, coming to the center, reach up. Try to shift your weight a bit more back, and as you exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Grab both of your big toes with your middle fingers, index fingers, and thumbs. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Exhale, pull your feet towards you. Try to bring your belly towards your thighs and keep your spine as long as you can. Take about 5 breaths with each inhale, lengthening a little, and with each exhale, trying to come deeper to your forward fold. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward, bring your weight to your left foot, and bring your left hand to your left hip. With your right peace fingers, hold onto your right big toe and slowly stand up. Feel free to bend your right knee as much as you need to or as much as you want to. It's important that your shoulders stay in one line. With your exhale, start opening your right leg to the right and look over your left shoulder. With your next inhale, taking your right leg back towards the center, let go of your right big toe and extend your arms over your head, holding strong for one inhale. And as you exhale, start bending your right knee, extending your right leg back while your body is leaning forward. Try to keep your hips in one line and your chest nice and open. With your next exhale, bending your left knee and stepping with your right leg back. Arms over your head, inhale. Exhale, opening your arms, bring your back heel down to the floor. Second warrior, dancing warrior, inhale. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, dancing warrior. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, taking your dancing warrior. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Step back and flow through your vinyasa. We are meeting in the downward facing dog. With your inhale, come to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, hop between your hands, lengthen your spine. And with your exhale, folding over your legs. Inhale, looking forward, bring your weight to your right foot and your right hand to your right hip. Slowly start lifting your left leg up, start standing up, keep looking at one spot. If you want to, you can extend your left leg. It's important again that you keep your shoulders in one line. With your next exhale, opening your left leg to the left and looking over your right shoulder to the right. With your inhale, returning back to the center, let go of your left foot and extend your arms over your head, holding for one long breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, start bending your left knee, extending your left leg back and leaning your body forward. Again, making sure that your hips are in one line and your chest is nice and open. With your next exhale, start bending your right knee, stepping with your left leg back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, opening your arms, second warrior. Inhale, lifting your right arm up, dancing warrior. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, dancing warrior. Exhale, returning back. Inhale, dancing warrior, right arm up. And as you exhale, windmill your arms down to the floor and step back. Flowing through your vinyasa, we'll again meet in the downward facing dog. With your next inhale, start lifting your right leg up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, bend your right knee and open your right hip. Try to keep your shoulders in one line. Start doing little circles, or rather big circles, with your right knee. With your inhale, drawing your knee towards your belly, and as you exhale, opening your leg. With your last round, step with your right foot behind you, flip your dog, try to lift your hips and open your chest. If you want to, you can bring your right hand behind your right ear. With your next inhale, slowly returning and lifting your right leg up. And with your exhale, bring your shoulders over your hands and your right knee to your right shoulder. Inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. With your next inhale, again lifting your right leg up. And as you exhale, bring your right knee across your chest towards your left elbow. Inhale, right leg reaches up. And with your exhale, step with your right foot between your hands. With your inhale, bring your arms up over your head, and as you exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back and bring your back heel to the floor. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, folding down. You can lean either on your right leg or on the inner side of your right thigh. With your next inhale, slowly coming up, bring your arms over your head, and as you exhale, extend your right leg, bending your left knee, coming to your Skandasana. Holding for a few deep breaths, try to keep your chest nice and open. With your next inhale, bending your right knee, extending your left leg and your arms, coming to your second warrior. Holding. Make sure your right knee is looking forward. As you inhale, lift your right arm up, dancing warrior. Exhale, reach with your right arm forward and down towards the floor, and with your left arm over your head towards the ceiling, coming to your side angle pose. I'm doing this Bikram variation, but feel free to do whatever you usually like to do in your side angle. And then slowly releasing your left hand down to the floor, step back and flow through your vinyasa. We are meeting in the downward facing dog. With your next inhale, lift your left leg up, and then as you exhale, bend your left knee and open your left hip. Again, make sure that your shoulders are square and feel the nice opening in your hip. Slowly start circling your knee just like you did on the previous side, taking about 3 to 5 circles. And then slowly flip your dog, stepping with your left foot behind you, lift your pelvis up, open your chest. Again, you have the option to bend your left elbow and place your left hand behind your left ear. With your next inhale, slowly coming back, lifting your left leg up to your three-legged dog. And as you exhale, shift your shoulders over your hands and bring your left knee towards your left shoulder. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, bring your left knee towards your nose. Inhale, left leg reaches up. And as you exhale, bring your left knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, lifting your left leg up again. Exhale, step with your left foot between your hands. With your inhale, reach your arms up over your head. And then as you exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, chest pops up. Exhale, folding down, coming to your humble warrior. Again, releasing your body either on your left leg or on the inner side of your left leg. Try to keep your neck nice and relaxed and your gaze towards your back foot. With your next inhale, coming up, reach your hands over your head. And then as you exhale, bend your right knee and extend your left leg, coming to your Skandasana on the other side. Try to keep your legs and your glutes engaged and your chest nice and open. With your next inhale, bending your left knee, extending your right leg, come to your second warrior. Again, make sure that your left knee is looking forward. With your next inhale, lift your left arm up, coming to your dancing warrior. Exhale, reach with your left arm forward and down, coming to your side angle pose, taking the same variation you did also on the other side. Whatever your variation is, try to keep your chest open and your shoulders in one line. With your next exhale, bring your right hand down to the floor and step back to your plank pose, flowing through your vinyasa, meeting us in your downward facing dog. With your next inhale, come to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, hopping between your hands, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs down. With your next inhale, come all the way up, reach up and look up. Exhale, bring your hands to the center of your chest. Inhale, reaching up, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers and cross your thumbs. With your inhale, reaching as high as you can. Exhale, start pointing with your fingers to the right, bending over to the right. Imagine you're between two walls. Inhale, coming back to the center, again reaching as high as you can. And as you exhale, start pointing with your fingers to the left, again keeping your belly in, hips slightly forward, chest moving slightly back, and your chin being away from your chest. With your inhale, coming back to the center, bring your feet hip distance apart, getting ready for your standing back bend. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, start pointing behind you, lifting your chest higher and higher. Try to get the most out of your upper back and first then slightly shift your hips forward. With your inhale, returning back, your head comes up last, bring your hands to the center of your chest and take one deep breath. With your hands at your hips, take a big step with your left foot to the back of your mat and turn to the left. Make sure that your toes are slightly turned to the inside and then fold in your hips, coming all the way down. Try to place your hands on the floor or on the blocks, whatever is available. Keep your legs and your glutes engaged, reaching with the crown of your head down. If tripod headstands are a part of your practice, you have the option now to take your tripod headstand. If you have never done it before, best would be asking your teacher at your studio to help you when you do this for the first time. If you're in your tripod headstand, slowly start finding your way down to your forward fold. With your inhale, lengthening your spine and looking forward, and as you exhale, bend your left knee, extend your right leg, again coming to your Skandasana. You can either bring your hands to the center of your chest as we did it before, or you sit down, come to your left tippy toes with your right hand, grab your left ankle, and with your left arm, reach over towards your right toe, stretching the whole left side of your body. Your inhale, coming back to our starting position, bring your hands to the center of your chest, and then with your exhale, make it over to the other side, repeating the same thing. So you can either stay with your hands at the center of your chest, or you come to your right tippy toes, extend your left leg, with your left hand grab your right ankle, and with your right hand your left foot. Sorry. With your next inhale, slowly returning back, bring your hands to the center of your chest, look over to the left and shift your weight to the left foot, extending your right leg. Again, changing and changing again. Taking it one more time. And going back. And then as you bend your right knee, bring your hands down to the floor and step back to your plank pose, taking your vinyasa and meeting us in your downward facing dog. With your next inhale, bring your knees down to the floor, coming to your tabletop. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. With your inhale, bend your back, lift your tailbone, and lift your chin up. Exhale, belly in, chin to chest, push the floor away from you. Inhale, bending the back, try to slide your hands back. Exhale, belly in. With your inhale, again, bending back, looking up. And as you exhale, belly in, pushing the floor away from you. Inhale, bend your back, look up. Exhale, belly in, chin to chest. Inhale, come to a neutral position, and as you exhale, walk your hands forward, coming to your puppy pose. You can optionally release your elbows down to the floor, or if it's available, bringing your chin and your chest down to the floor. Another option would be imagining that you're holding an apple in each hand, coming to the tips of your fingers and lifting your elbows away from the floor. With your next inhale, slowly start making your way back to your tabletop and then sit all the way down towards your heels. Make sure to curl your toes under, sit down, and grab your heels with your thumbs on the outside. We're gonna do what I like to call the camel swings. With your inhale, you lift your hips up, you open your chest, extend your arm to the side and behind you, and with your exhale, come down. Try to take 2 to 4 rounds each side and then meet us back sitting on your heels. From your seated position, bring your hips above your knees, bring your hands to your lower back, fingers looking down, try to squeeze your elbows and lift your chest as high as you can, releasing your head back. If you can see the floor behind you, reach your hands down towards your heels with your thumbs on the outside. If you want, you can try to point your toes and then keep lifting through your chest. If you want to, you can try to bring one hand or maybe both hands to the center of your chest. Hold there for 1 or 2 breaths. And then to return, bringing your hands back to your lower back and rolling up with your head coming up last. Bring your hands down to your knees, close your eyes, and take 1 deep breath. With your inhale, reach your arms up over your head, and as you exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist more to the left. With your inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind your back. Again, lengthen as you inhale. And exhale, twist more. With your inhale, coming back. Try to bring your legs to the top of your mat in the most elegant way possible and then lay down on your back. Make sure your feet and your knees are hip distance apart, your palms are next to your body facing down. With your exhale, start lifting your hips up. If you want to, you can interlace your fingers behind your back and bring your shoulder blades closer together, staying in your shoulder bridge. If you feel like doing the wheel pose, feel free to bring your hands next to your shoulders, elbows pointing up, fingers pointing slightly to the outside, and then push the mat away from you and lift up to your wheel. Try to stay in your wheel pose for about 5 breaths and make sure that your feet are still parallel. When you're ready to come down, take your chin to your chest and slowly make your way down. Bring your palms together, place your thumbs between your eyebrows and let your knees fall together. With your next inhale, draw your knees to your chest. hug your legs. You can try to keep your knees a bit more together or a bit more apart and do little circles to the right and to the left, just massaging your lower back. Bring your arms next to your body like a letter T, or bend your elbows if you want to, and then wrap your right leg around your left leg. Some know it as the eagle legs. Scoot your hips more to the right, and then let your knees fall over to the left. Make sure your right shoulder is touching the floor. With your next inhale, coming back to the center, changing the side. So now we're gonna wrap your left leg around your right leg, move your hips more to the left, and let your knees fall to the right, keeping your left shoulder on the floor. With your next inhale, coming back to the center, release your legs. And then again, hug your knees into your chest and take a few rolls up and down till you come to a seated position. It might take a few rounds, good. And then extend your legs or keep your knees bent, staying in your Navasana for 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, releasing your feet down to the floor. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lifting your hips up, stretching your belly a little if you want to, releasing your head back, or keeping your neck long. Slowly bringing your hips down to the floor. You want to sit on top of your sitting bones. So if your hamstrings are feeling tight, you can absolutely bend your knees a little if you want to, or a lot. And then flex your feet, extend your arms forward. Imagine you're serving somebody a nice cup of tea and you don't want the tea to spill. So you're gonna move forward real slow. Try to keep your spine nice and long and only use your core to get your body forward, so not the momentum. At the end, grab your feet from the sides. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach with your forehead towards your toes. Inhale, again lengthening your spine. Exhale, reaching more forward. Taking 2 more rounds. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lengthening, exhale, and the last one. Inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, slowly coming up, extend your arms forward, and as you exhale, release your body all the way down to the floor for your Shavasana. Empty your lungs, and then take a deep inhale through your nose, hold your breath, and then release everything out through your mouth. Try to stay in your Shavasana for about 3 more minutes. And then have a beautiful day afterwards. Namaste.